For decades, Chuck Norris was the embodiment of strength, discipline, and legendary action, the man whose roundhouse kicks became cultural shorthand for unstoppable power. Fans watched him dominate screens, perform seemingly impossible stunts, and remain untouchable in every fight scene. But at 85, the story of Chuck Norris is no longer about martial arts or movie fame. It's about resilience, reflection, and a kind of courage that isn't measured by punches or box office numbers. Time, the one opponent even legends cannot conquer, has slowed him, and in doing so, revealed the human side of man millions have idolized for decades. In recent years, Norris has stepped away from the spotlight, focusing on family, faith, and mentoring the next generation rather than chasing the adrenaline of Hollywood. Health challenges and the natural effects of aging have made him more reflective. Yet he remains sharp, strong in spirit, and active in ways that go beyond physical feats. Those who see him today notice a quiet wisdom, a depth shaped by years of victories, losses, and the personal struggles that fame often conceals. Even the man who seemed invincible on screen has learned to navigate vulnerability with grace, teaching that true strength lies not in fists, but in endurance, humility, and love for those around him. Chuck's story at 85 is also deeply emotional because it reveals a side of him rarely shown to the world. He has spoken openly about personal loss, the passing of loved ones, and the relentless pressure of being a cultural icon. Through it all, he has chosen to inspire others rather than dwell on hardship, dedicate his time to charitable work, mentoring young martial artists, and sharing lessons about discipline, courage, and integrity. Fans who remember him from Walker, Texas Ranger, or the Delta Force may be surprised to see a man who now measures victories not in fight scenes, but in the lives he has touched and the wisdom he imparts. Ultimately, seeing Chuck Norris at 85 is a lesson in humanity, resilience, and legacy. He is no longer fighting villains on screen, but he continues to face life with dignity, humor, and strength. And when you see him today, smiling quietly away from the cameras, it's impossible not to feel a swell of emotion. This is a story of a legend who learned that the greatest battles are not against enemies, but against time, loss, and the challenges of simply being human, and that, in the end, is what makes Chuck Norris truly unforgettable.